Welcome and welcome back. Look, a lot's happened today. It's been big update day. We've had a ZOH SHIA set come into the mix that has really twisted a lot around of how we can start to maximize these builds. I didn't want to come to you too early. I wanted to make sure that it was tested. I wanted to make sure that it was working, tweaked, and exactly as it should be. But with no further ado, we have the Bask in the Flame Insect Glaive build. Straight into the skills. We're not going to keep you waiting. Critical boost 3. Said enough about it now. 34% critical damage is really pushing this number with the aid of the ZOH SHIA build and the new weapon skill that's come into play today. But pushing the critical hits to 34%, huge. Critical eye, we've put 1 pip of critical eye level 1. That's 4% additional affinity. What that's giving you is pushing this build to a 99% critical hit chance. We could have hit over 100%, but I wanted to squeeze in Airborne to make sure that the 99 isn't 100. Will you hit 99 out of 100 crits? It feels that way during the hunt, with very slim chance of missing that critical hit chance. Maximizes critical boost, and Airborne gives you the extra 10% during aerial style play. White Flame Torrent, brand new skill. Gives additional damage after landing an attack. This is proccing a lot. It is hitting and accumulating a lot of damage throughout this hunt, just by the fact that with an insect glaive you're hitting so many times. Yet to be extensively tested, but in an absolute fantastic spot so far, pushing that DPS number as far as it can go. The weakness exploit level 5, wanted this in there. Once you're used to the rotation of moving around the monster, which we are with this roster at the moment, you're really maximising them wounds. You're in wounds that other weapons can't get to, especially coming against ZOH SHIA. You're doing a lot of damage on them wings. You're the one breaking it, and you are rolling around that monster and doing a huge amount of damage. Agitator level 5. Thanks to the new set pieces, this is bringing us another 15% crit and 20 flat attack on top of a 220 attack. This is huge. The agitator will proc. You're not worrying about sleep. You're not worrying about knocking that agitator out of sync, especially if you're hunting solo. You're doing a huge amount of damage with this build. Recovery speed level 3. Quadruples the speed at which you heal recoverable damage. This is slightly gemmed and slightly gear built. We're going to put this with the new set bonus that's going to really let us exceed that recovery damage and give you almost immortal status. It is pushing the limit of what you can do once you understand the mobility of how to use an insect glaive. Antivirus level 3, given this is the extra 15% crit. We're using a gore ZOH SHIA high rank hybrid set with this because we're going to give ourselves the frenzy, we're going to get rid of it quickly, and then we're going to move straight into that regen. Coupling it with the antivirus buff, increasing that recovery rate even further. It's an insane amount of passive healing. Constitution level 2, don't need any more. It lets you to complete an entire combo and still have enough to roll out of there if you find yourself landing in the wrong spot. Elemental absorption level 2. This has been around since the beginning of the game. It's coming into high DPS builds. We can get this in here and still maximize our other skills. Give us that extra bit of dragon resistance if it is a dragon monster that you're facing, or whatever element it might be, but also increasing the element attack. The ZOH SHIA insect glaive and weapons are a very low element damage, but coming in with a dragon build like this, it's just giving you that extra push and tweak to maximize your DPS on flat damage, but then start to really burn through that elemental damage. Maximum might, affinity plus 10%. This puts us at the 99% when we're in the biggest DPS window of the fight. When that monster is toppled and it's down and it's lands straight on the floor, your stamina will hit full. Thanks to Constitution not allowing you to drain it so quickly, you're going to be at that 99%, hitting the full charge, coming up to do your finisher, kicking in the Airborne, extra 10% damage, and that gives you the 99%. Seems counterproductive for an insect glaive build. Tried with, tried without, but I knew that once my feet hit the floor and that DPS window had started, we was going to be hitting every single crit imaginable. Huge damage, fantastic. It actually works so well. And earplugs level 1 has to be in there. Had to find a way to put it in. We want maximum earplugs. We want to stay in the air. We want to be rotating around, irregardless of roars, and outputting as much DPS on them weak spots as possible. Flinch free level 1 squeezes into the build as well to make sure that we're not getting knocked back while we're in the air, and we can maintain damage when we're down on the floor, maybe underneath the monster's legs, and you are still outputting consistently huge damage numbers. So Shia's Pulse allows health gauge to recover slowly past the maximum value that your red health bar has gone to. So in the immortal builds that we built, you was going to be regenning straight back to the maximum you was able to, and then relying upon ARKVELD's hunger to push you beyond that limit. This is going to allow us to passively, coupled with the antivirus, move straight past that bar and move all the way back up to full health. This is a fantastic immortality build. And then gore Magala's Tyranny, still here, still meta, still strong, still a glorious thing. It's giving you the frenzy, you're cleansing the frenzy very quickly, you're going straight into recovery, and then you are in full DPS and recovery mode at all times. Absolutely top spot. This has changed the meta. This is going to allow us to really turn up and be more flexible and have a bit more freedom when outputting damage, because you don't need to worry about retreating and healing once you understand how to get out of there with an insect glaive. You can just be thinking about how to rotate even clockwise around that monster to keep yourself in the air, keep yourself out of reach, keep yourself outputting consistent damage, and then you will be back at full HP in no time at all. Spectacular. Couldn't have asked for more for this set at this point in the game. I think it's been a real game changer. And the weapon, 220 flat, only a 5% affinity at base, being able to tweak that all the way up to 99%, but still maintain the ability to regenerate your health so quickly and so powerfully. Absolutely top notch. We're in a great spot. This has put my #1 insect glaive build right now. I'm still going to trial maybe removing agitator, keeping the recovery bonus, trying to keep weakness exploit in there, and apply burst to see if burst is going to really give me that damage. But for comfortability, ease of use, this is the way to roll a dragon insect glaive. It's nice to see element coming back into the fray. A lot of testing has been done. It's in a fantastic spot, but yeah, we're golden, we're glorious. You can see the gems on the left, skills in the middle. Have a go at it, give it a shot. This is cooking ZOH SHIA. Just farming at the moment, moving in and out of SOSs, going in there solo, getting what I need to do to get the armor pieces. We are cooking. But yeah, let me know what you think. Anything else? Please subscribe if you want to be here for the journey of as these builds evolve. And yeah, drop a comment in the box. If you need anything, let me know. Leave a like and subscribe. You know the vibes. Peace.